The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Is it really that bad like they say it was 15 years ago? Or can I bring this cult family classic to justice? Find out right now. Bad Days Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2005 fantasy adventure kids flick, The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D. Released by Columbia and Dimension Films. The film was co-written and directed by Robert Rodriguez after recently doing the Spy Kids films, the first three anyway, because there'll be a fourth one years later. Now this film uses anaglyph 3D technology similar to the one used in Spy Kids 3D Game Over, which came out a couple years before this. The film stars pre-Twilight star Taylor Lautner and Taylor Dooley as the title characters, along with Caden Boyd, David Arquette, Kristen Davis, and George Lopez. Now, many of the concepts and much of the story were conceived by Rodriguez's children. Yes, well, the film was heavily dissed and what have you, directed at the film story and the poor 3D, but however, visual aspects and performances were praised. However, the film was a bit of a disappointment, though. But anyway, let's get going. Now, our story focuses on a 10-year-old boy named Max, who lives in the suburbs of Austin, Texas, and creates an imaginary dream world named Planet Drool, where all of his dreams come to life. It creates two characters, Shark Boy, who was raised by sharks after losing his father, who was a marine biologist at sea and became a shark hybrid himself, and Lava Girl, who can produce fire and lava but has trouble touching objects without setting them on fire. And the two left Max to guard Planet Drool. In reality, Max's parents have little time for him, and their marriage is not going well. Not only that, Max is also bullied by his fellow classmate, Linus. However, he does receive friendship from Marissa, the daughter of his teacher, who is oddly named Mr. Electricidad. Glad I pronounced that. Well, after a chase, Linus steals Max's dream journal and vandalizes it. The next day, as Max attempts to retaliate, twin tornadoes form outside the school, and our two heroic characters emerge from the tornadoes and have Max accompany them to Planet Drool, which he learns is turning bad thanks to Mr. Electric, a robot resembling Mr. Electricidad, and the dream world's now corrupt electrician under the orders of an unknown mastermind. Once there, they confront him, but he later drops them in the dream graveyard, where some of Max's dreams have been dumped. They soon find a toy robot Max never finished named Tobor. Yes, Max never finished building it in the real world because after being discouraged by his father. However, he gives him a lift to other parts of the planet. They form a friendship during their journey, but they face hardships, such as Shark Boy's anger for the oceans being frozen over and Lava Girl's desperation to find her true purpose. And they are pursued by Mr. Electric and his plug hounds across the planet. They plan to visit the Ice Princess and obtain the Crystal Heart, which can freeze time, giving them enough time to get to the center of Planet Drool and fix the dream world using Max's daydreaming. But they're soon captured by Mr. Electric and are delivered to the mastermind, who is revealed to be Minus, a villain resembling Linus who has altered the dream world with Max's journal and traps them. But Shark Boy manages to go into a shark frenzy after being annoyed by singing bubbles. Manages to free them, and soon Max retrieves the dream journal from Mice while he's sleeping. Well, Max informs Shark Boy that his father is alive in his book. But when Lava Girl wishes to learn what it says about her true identity, she burns the book to ash. In a rage, Lava Girl asks Max why she is made out of lava, but Shark Boy tells him to let her cool down. Alright, the ending, 5 seconds to stop. Go to the description box below, fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie, continue on after the 5 seconds. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Now, Max, Shark Boy, and Lava Girl eventually reach the Ice Princess, who resembles Marissa. She hands over the Crystal Heart, but they are too late to stop the corruption since the Ice Princess is the only one who can use the Crystal Heart's power, and she cannot leave her home. Afterward, Mr. Electric seemingly kills Shark Boy by fooling him into jumping into a water filled with electric eels, which are his weakness. With Lava Girl sacrificing herself by jumping into the water to retrieve him, Tobor appears and convinces Max to dream a better and unselfish dream. Excuse me. Just then, Shark Boy regains consciousness and races Lava Girl to a volcano to revive her. Max concludes that her purpose is as a light against the dark clouds which have engulfed Planet Drool's skies. Max gains reality warping as the Daydreamer and defeats Mias, then offers to make a better dream world between the two of them, to which Mias agrees. Mias offers Mr. Electric to return to running Planet Drool, but however, he reveals that he never enjoyed doing so in the first place. He also informs Max that he made a terrible mistake of dreaming him up and flies to Earth to destroy Max while he's dreaming. Max awakens back in his classroom during the tornado storm. Mr. Electric arrives in the tornado before Max and an astonished Mr. Electricidad. Max's parents are caught in the storm as well, but are saved by, you guessed it, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Max gives the Crystal Heart to Marissa so she can use the Ice Princess's powers to freeze and destroy Mr. Electric. Mr. Electricidad, Linus and Max make peace with one another, and Max reunites with his parents. So, in the last bit, Max later informs his class that Planet Drool has become a proper dream world. Once again, Shark Boy became the king of the ocean, and Lava Girl became queen of the volcanoes. And as the film shows Max finally finishing Tobor, he reminds the class to dream a better dream and work to make it real. End of story. So, what did I think of this movie? Well, I've seen this before, but that's been years back. But I never did see this movie again. But I decided to give it a chance. I mean, the reason why I'm reviewing this was in order to promote the new Netflix movie called We Can Be Heroes, which will be premiering tomorrow on Netflix on Christmas Day. It's, of course, a standalone sequel. Well, I will say I agree with what critics say about the 3D. It was all not great though. And well, the story was factually good in ways, not good. Okay. Now the visual aspect, I do agree, but the performances from the cast were pretty good, mostly from Caden Boyd as Max did a very good job. But I have to give credit to young Taylor Lautner as Shark Boy and Taylor Dooley as Lava Girl. Now, and of course, the grown-ups, Max's parents, who are played by David Arquette and Kristen Davis. And of course, we have young Sasha it's hard to pronounce this. Peters, I think that's how you pronounce it, as Marissa and the Ice Princess. Very good. And George Lopez, who does more than just Mr. Electricidad and Mr. Electric. He also voices Tobor and the Ice Guardian as well. Not bad. So I'm going to say that's good, but it's just the 3D was not quite that good. Now, I did like the two songs there that was in the movie. I mean, which that was really cool. Let's see. Yeah, Dream, 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 which was done by Shark Boy and the Lava Girls. Yeah, there was actually a band called the Lava Girls doing this music, and of course, this was done by the actual Taylor Lautner, of course. Yeah, you better believe it. And of course, the Shark Boy and Lava Girl theme done by Ariel Abshire and the Lava Girls. Well, overall, I'm going to have to say The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I'm going to say is an okay good movie. It's not really one of the best, but... And, well, there were various composers for the music for the film, including Robert Rodriguez himself, who wasn't just the director, but he also wrote this, as I mentioned. He did the cinematography, the editing, since this was co-produced by his Troublemaker Studios company. So, oh yeah, along with him doing the music were John Debney and Graham Revel. So that's it. So, the question is, would I recommend The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Well, since it's okay good, I'm going to say give it one try. And if you're not satisfied, I can't say I didn't try. Because after all, like I said, this is an okay good movie. It's not really good. But your kids might like it. The film was still a major disappointment. It only managed to bring in $39 million in the US and made $69 million worldwide. So that's about it. So anyway, I look forward to seeing Shark Boy and Lava Girl in We Can Be Heroes. Now, I've read Taylor Dooley's going to be back as Lava Girl, but unfortunately, Taylor Lautner isn't. I've heard Shark Boy's going to be played by somebody else. I don't know who it is, though. Forgot. But anyway, what are your thoughts on the movie? Please tell me in the comment section below. Do you like it or do you not like it? I'm entitled to anybody's opinion on this. Okay? Anyway, if you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a special anniversary review of Disney's animated classic, The Aristocats. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this, you may want to check out some of these other fun-filled... Well, if you want, you can check out some of these other superheroes and what have you. I'm deciding to give you some of my superhero playlist anyway, and not just videos. The upper left-hand corner is my Spider-Man playlist. The upper right-hand corner is my MCU playlist, or if you, well, just a couple playlists. Or if you just want something solo, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my review of Wonder Woman from 2017, which I'm looking forward to seeing Wonder Woman 1984 tomorrow. At least I hope I'm going to see it tomorrow. We'll see. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.